moved to St Jude's Bannon in 1986. Prior to all this, I had originally been a cathedral chorister and then studied history and then theology at another university, and been a pretty incompetent state school teacher of comprehensive. But I was doing some research, and my predecessor back moved out, and I moved in 1986. I'm still there. So I went through all the papers that you do with lay readers and deaconed, and then became the rector, and 1990 having been made was presbyter. I've also been on Central Trust, Doctrine of Worship, Constitution of Canons, General Council. I've been presbyter in charge of Broadstairs for a while, and Leon-C for a while. I've been chairman of the trustees at Wordsworth since 1992. So some of you probably have met me before. So that's how it is. But that's my story. I've been here a very, very long time. And some of you I haven't met before. Many of you I've known a very long time. And that's all I can really tell you. I hope that's enough for you to know. But you can always ask me, and I'll tell you.
Thank you.
When Bob said that we were going to be given an opportunity to say a bit about ourselves, I thought, well, should I give a CV? And I thought, well, I will, but I'll do something slightly more interesting first and play that game, two truths and a lie. So I'm going to say three things, and you've got to guess which is the lie. So first one, some of my family members were religious art smugglers from behind the Iron Curtain. Number two is MI5 attempted to recruit me. And number three is, I was once accidentally locked in a cleaner's cupboard with the Astronomer Royal. So you have to guess which is the lie.
Number three.
No, they're all true because clergy shouldn't lie. So. But as I was thinking about this question, Bob said you'd say something about yourself. I thought, well, what do you say? And it makes you reflect. And so I will give you a sort of potted history. But I think the first thing I want to say is that I'm quite simply a sinner saved by grace who wants to know Jesus and make him known, and those things have shaped my ministry, really, and I hope will continue to shape my ministry. But a potted history. Brought up in a Christian family, was really interested in the sciences in sort of my younger days, went off to Cambridge to study astrophysics, and I ended up specialising in supermassive black holes at the centres of galaxies, which some people have said prepares me well to deal with church finances. I came to a personal faith in Jesus through the Christian Union at Cambridge and College Chapel, and felt a strong call to ordination, which really then led on to 18 years of full-time Christian ministry in one way or another. So went off to Wycliffe Hall to study theology, and then I did my curacy in Ipswich, in 3 churches in central Ipswich. And then for about 6 years I was a university chaplain in Carlisle, and I was also involved in church planting amongst 18s to 30s in Carlisle as well. Ended up leading a team of 7 chaplains across 3 campuses around Cumbria. Also led a team of pioneer ministers across Cumbria, as well as running a network of people across the north of England who are planting new churches amongst younger generations. And then I spent a few years in Darlington running 2 parishes there, but I found that the Church of England was going in a direction that I couldn't follow, and so I was pondering what to do, and it was a difficult time. But I want to say that I'm incredibly thankful to the FCE for welcoming me so warmly over these past few years, and it's been a really happy time of ministry, and probably one of the happiest times, which has given me an opportunity to be both church planting in York, but trying to encourage that more widely, as well as serving as diocesan secretary, and I've been really happy in those roles. And now it is an honour to be contemplating a different sort of ministry, episcopal ministry. And I'm under no illusion that there'll be a learning curve, but I'm blessed by the fact that we have a great team in the north of clergy whose wisdom I can draw from, and I emphasise the word team because we do things as a team. And I also look forward and covet the wisdom of Bishop Paul and also Bishop John. I hope he doesn't block my phone calls after convocation. But I suppose just to finish off some of my commitments in ministry. So the first one is to word and spirit, to the authority of the Bible, the authority of the Scriptures, and to maintaining an orthodox faith, but also a complete openness to the work of the Holy Spirit in our lives today. The God who is present with us today to transform us. This commitment to preach the gospel afresh in this generation, and emphasising this generation. This is where we're called. How shall we preach the gospel afresh? Teaching the faith, driving away error. Trying to promote and prosper our Reformed Episcopal traditions and our Free Church of England traditions in the service of that task of proclaiming afresh the gospel to this generation. And then not telling clergy what to do, but actually trying to serve clergy by putting into their hands whatever they need to help them to revitalise their churches or to plant new ones. And then just finally, I'll share 2 Bible verses that are important to me, but finally, I promise that I will love you, I will be kind to you, and I pray that Jesus will grow in me the shepherd's heart so that I can resemble him more. But 2 Bible verses that have been important to me in my ministry, which I'll leave you with. So the first one from Philippians 3, which is that I want to know Christ and the power of his resurrection and the fellowship of sharing in his sufferings. And the second one, when Paul is speaking to his people, he says, because we love you so much, we were delighted to share with you not only the gospel of God, but our lives as well.